This is my code for our first laboratory, Lab 01, the one painting a wall. And the point of this exercise was to write code that would enter the wall height, enter the wall width, figure out the wall area, how many gallons of paint you needed, and how many cans of paint you needed for that. So, in the first part, we are supposed to print out the wall height and the wall width. And these are the variables I use: double wall height, double wall width, double wall area, and double gallons paint needed. I use them because I feel like they do a good job of representing what the exercise needs. So you start off with enter wall height, feet, like this, and it's the same for wall width. I didn't enter the value of wall height under it because in Zybooks it automatically filled, so I thought it would be fine. I hope it's fine. But say like it filled the input values automatically, so we can just use an example. Wall height would be 12, and then at the bottom of this, after it ends with a new line, it just put 12.0 there. And it'd be the same thing for wall width. Like say wall width is 15.0, it'd put 15.0 after the new line here. Then for the next part of the exercise, we're supposed to calculate and output wall area and gallons paint needed. So formula for area is base times height. So we can say wall area equals wall height times wall width, because width would fill for base, and then we just print it out. So we'd end up with wall area, and then there'd be the value for wall area in square feet. These would all be in quotations, so this would print out wall area with the, I think that's a colon, and a space, and then the value for wall area would be sandwiched in between that and square feet. And then we need to find gallons paint needed. So gallons paint needed we can find with wall area divided by 350. And the reason I have 350 is because in Zybooks it told us that a gallon of paint is equal to 350 square feet of paint. So that fills for 350. And then at the end, we are supposed to round up the double for gallons paint needed into the nearest integer. So how do we round it up? The two functions that can round things up, actually three: math.round, math.ceil, and math.floor. Math.floor rounds it down, and ceil rounds it up. So we'll use math.ceil. And we put the int here so it can turn the double value into an integer. Otherwise, it won't let us. It'd be like loss conversion. And then we put math.ceil, gallons paint needed after that, and that rounds 0.51 up to 1, and it just cuts off the 0.0 that would fall from the double value. And that would print out cans needed plus the rounded up value of gallons paint needed, which would be 1, and can.